And we should be live. What's up, everybody? Serious Jest here, and you are watching. What is today? Wednesday, MML action. Hell yeah. This is the play pool is the Iron League and the F4, and both conferences are actually represented today. The storied franchise, the Wrecking Crew, around since season 2 with the MML, has engaged upon what this game engages upon what their coach Kaven08 is calling their very last season in the MML. The Wrecking Crew currently either holding solo or tied with others, I think 4 different MML regular season records. And, you know, they're trying to make their last ride a special one. For the rest of us, we're hoping that Kaven changes his mind and brings the Wrecking Crew back for season 8, but we'll see. In any case, the relatively new MML team, Hopeless Necromantics, coached by myself. I've been in the MML since season 3, but I just brought the Necro team on last season with their introduction into Blood Bowl 2, the Necro race. And if you want to read more about it, if you want to read more about the Wrecking Crew, check us out, MMLPro.com. We've got stories written there by Coach Kaven and by myself. And what I really, really want for this game is to honor the Wrecking Crew with a good freaking game and entertain the people. So this is what you're seeing the rest of the week look like in our play pool. The Snitchburg Pirates have first game of the week took out Stop Rolling Ones 2-0, and this will be the second game of the week played. So without further ado, let me introduce by the way, a quick nod to Coach Kaven really quick, who's also going to be listening in the chat. Both he and I are going to go silent. What's up, Coach Kaven?
Just another day in the Wrecking Crew.
Let's give the people a show. And with that, I'm gonna send the invite over, and we'll get the match started, and we'll turn it over to our announcers, Blue Max and RandTheMad. What's up, fellas?
Hope it goes good. I know there was network problems, so if I go silent, that means I'm trying to reconnect.
Okay. No worries.
And I have internet issues, period, so this should be fun.
Cool. Well, luckily this one's on my Twitch, so all you guys got to do is just kind of, you know, just try to keep the voice chat alive.
Gotta get the horse tower going.
Yeah. Oh, shoot. I lost my train of thought. I was trying to remind you guys. Everybody, Kaven, I don't know if you have yours set. Make sure that your party settings are set to allow voice to be shared, or else only we will hear you, and the audience, the Twitch audience, will think that we're talking to ourselves. Yeah. So, that's all I gotta say. And we're still in the inducement stage.
Yeah, mine should be good.
Cool. So the people watching my screen, I'm just telling the announcers, the inducements are rolling right now. Looks like Kaven's short a man for this match because he's got a one of his, is it a blitzer? Yeah, blitzer is out. And he's going to be having a job.
It's a lineman.
Oh, lineman's out? Oh, my bad. Okay. Damn.
Yeah.
I should be so lucky. He was a block lineman, though.
A block guard tackle lineman.
Ooh. Ooh. I'm not going to miss him. And it looks like I get a big 10,000 gold in inducements here. Ooh, what am I going to spend it on? You know what? I'm not going to let it go to waste. I am going to buy a babe with it. Because I can use every advantage I can get over the Wrecking Crew. And so that's it. Only inducement is a Bloodweiser babe for the Hopeless Necromantics. The Wrecking Crew takes no inducements. And the satellite is trying to focus in while both of our teams are running out of the tunnels onto the field. To the many adoring fans at Cloud 9, the Necromantics, or as they're called for short, the Romantics Stadium. And yeah, this should be a banger. I think my fan factor is 9. What do you remember yours, Kaven?
His was 7. I just
yeah, I was gonna say mine dropped to probably 7 or 6 over that last season.
You used to be like 11 or 12 at one point, right?
Yeah, it was as high as 11.
The Blood Bowl fans are fickle, man. You have one bad season, and they're like, "What have you done for me?"
Well, I was gonna say, when you lose, nobody wants to watch.
And while we're going to the field for the coin toss, we might as well, if you're not familiar with what Fan Factor represents, if you go and Kaven, you played tabletop too, right?
Yes.
So, like, I think if I remember this correctly, because I read the LRB 6, and I know that the new version like has the CRB or whatever it's called. Fan factor represents like every point of fan factor you have is 1,000 fans, I think, that follow you
I believe
around.
that's correct.
Okay, yeah. So that's what. So
Yeah,
basically,
yeah.
with 9, I have 9,000 fans that no matter where I go, they're like my season ticket holders. They follow me everywhere, right? And the crew is at one point had a plethora of fans that had a bad season last season for the first time, and lost a bunch of them. And then might gain them back this season. And then when there's a roll at the beginning, that's how you get your fame score or whatever, and that just tells you what your total fans are at the stadium. So it looks like the crew has won the toss. Caven making the tough decision: do I defend or do I receive? There are pros and cons to each one, and Assistant wrote a good one on MMLPro.com. And we have in the chat, Bernie Buffon says, "I wonder whether Steve Michaels will turn up." That's the guy you got to watch out for, Caven. Remember, Steve Michaels. You really got to watch out for Steve Michaels.
Steve Michaels, yeah. He'll be up in the stand with that big rock.
Where's Steve? Damn it. The only guy I see is this Sean guy. That's not the right dude. We're on the field. We're on the field, by the way, and for you announcers, so you should be able to find us on Cabal TV.
Yeah, I finally found it. It's Cabal is trying to focus in right now.
Yes, sir. And the crew opted to defend first.
Who's the home team?
The Necromantics are. We're playing at Cloud9, their home stadium.
Okay.
Do you have any
Cloud9
on your stadium?
What's that?
Do you have any upgrades on your stadium?
Yes, it's a level 3 stadium, I believe, but it has no inducements, like no.
Oh, no special attributes.
Right.
Boo! I was hoping for something special.
Yeah, Jest, be less boring. Come on.
This is what his stadium does have.
What the hell is that?
A baby's toy.
God, no more iPads, please.
It's iPad night.
No, again.
No. Rez is not here, okay?
Well, I hope the audience hears us all clearly.
As a matter of
This is
fact,
Blue
you can
Mac.
go ahead and pinpoint the Wrecking Crew's downfall. It was iPad night.
Was that the night we brought up? Yeah, that's funny.
That was the night.
They just couldn't handle it after that, huh?
All right,
I think they all went home and played with their iPads.
So, yeah, while they're setting out, players to look for: Wrecking Crew. Craven has, was it Gutrad the Blitzer? He has upgrade on his attributes of 4 strength, 4 agility, so he'll more than likely be ball carrier. But he's a good two-way player because he has block, tackle, mighty blow, dodge. The other one is going to be his passer, who has leader, accurate, nerves of steel, kick return. So he'll be going back to get the ball. And on the Necromantics, the 2 werewolf. And you just saw what one of them did right there. It's
First turn armor break. That's pretty good start, huh?
Yeah, his main defensive player is Shawn Michaels, who has his attribute upgrade is a 9 on armor, but he has claw, frenzy, regenerate, mighty blow, block, and dauntless. So he can take down the big guys too. Then his offensive guy is the Princess Bride, is claw, block, and dodge, with an upgrade on the movement to 9.
First turn
So-
injury though, that's pretty big for the Necromantics. I mean, with a 0 SPP, no skills, white. I think the injuries are going to come from other places, but
Now his ball control expert is chasing Poppy. He can score also. He can also throw it to usually it's going to be either a white or a wherever. He doesn't care as long as the guy can score as soon as he catches it. You know, that's what he'll look for.
Chase, the player that was injured was just a rookie or an unskilled line rep. He was just Chasey Poppy had like a ton of rushing yards this last season too. So
He's the record
Yeah.
holder for the MML.
yeah.
A lot of times it's side to side is his rushing yards to find an opening.
I mean, you'd think he's just a ghoul. You'd think he'd be dead, but he's not dead.
Yeah. Well, I tell you, having block and dodge makes it a little bit more difficult to take him out.
Yeah, but look at this. Look at the tackle on the side of the Orc squad too. So that dodge is going to be kind of.
Yeah. Well, this I know the previews they were talking about this team, and they said both these teams are considered to probably maybe making the playoffs. And
Yeah, I actually reviewed this pool, and I said, I mean, it's Caven keeps saying it's the last season, so they have nothing to lose, so they're just gonna, go all out.
Yeah, and this Orc team is got his skill set to handle just about everything. He's got lots of guard and lots of tackle, so he can hang with the speedy and the brawny team.
Yeah, but this Necromantic team is really good. I mean, they got to the semifinals last season, so they lost to the other, or I guess was the quarterfinals? No, they were semis, right?
Semifinals, I think it was to Has. I think it was.
No, first round.
No,
They took us out.
first round.
Oh, it was
We
the
lost
first
to
round?
Logan Bluefer single-handedly.
Blueberg, yeah, Blueberg. It was incredible.
Yeah, Shawn Michaels didn't show up. Steve Michaels should have showed up.
Yeah, Steve, his cousin, showed up instead. There is an I think it's in the CL. There's another blooper.
Yeah, it's Gimlick, I think. It's Gimlick's team who actually won today. But ooh, that was a lucky red die on the frenzy.
Okay. Orcs got their blitz in. It's whether they want to tie up any of the other players. You know, they got four other guys free to move to where they want to.
By the way, Chasing Bobby have exactly 538 yards. Last.
Of course, Jess would have that handy.
I pulled up the league leaders, but I may or may
You have
not
the
have
player card?
memorized it. I may
you
or may
take
not
out the
have
player
memorized
card? He's gonna make a fat head. He's gonna make a fat head facing Poppy.
He's got a player card on it.
Oh.
There is going to be some nice things coming into. I assume it's going to be the late summer. This new legendary edition of Blood Bowl 2 for any watchers that haven't heard yet. It's going to add races, adding a lot of league management type of things, and some other things. You Google it on, or well, do a search on YouTube. Lupac or either the Sage gives the details of what the new legendary edition is going to have.
Chase, can you not hear me? He keeps asking what the injured player is, but I told him we're just a lineman. No skills. Apparently he can't hear me.
Are your settings set?
Yeah, I mean I've been twitching all week.
Yeah, mine is always set to share, you know. But I did announce earlier today, and they heard me fine. They didn't hear Bernard's too well, though.
Yeah, I'm set.
So unless, you know, like I said, Bernard's, I heard him perfectly good in the party chat, but the viewers didn't hear him that good, and some of this might be related to the network issues. I don't know.
Yeah, it's just an unskilled lineman got injured first turn by an unskilled white. It's kind of funny. I really like the look of that Sleepless in Seattle white though. The movement and the agi is.
Yeah, his white is a solid player.
The one white, the other white's just, you know, the useless one.
Yeah, it balances it out. This is team hasn't been around as long as the Wrecking Crew.
No, this is, yeah, definitely not. The Wrecking Crew's been around forever, and he keeps saying it's the last season. I'm just, man.
Yeah, well, sometimes you can just kind of get worn out with a team that you got. You played, you know, a long time.
Ooh,
So
you
you
got
got
nailed.
nailed. You got nailed.
And no regen.
But
Beer's just gonna happen, man. He's been playing a lot of humans in the farm. Didn't you read the stories, man?
is that one of the questions that the audience gave you?
Yeah, I'm watching the
Oh, okay.
chat.
I'm bringing up the Twitch stuff. See what the chat's saying.
Beers is saying he's calling BS on Caven retiring the crew this season.
Well, now we've had several of the pros go down to the CL because they want to play new teams too. The Myrtle, as they go by the Four Horsemen. At least.
Oh, I wouldn't know anything about that.
Oh yeah.
Never heard of him.
I play a Nurgle in another league, and they make you work, you know. But they're a fun team to play.
Oh, they're a blast. But I mean, as it right now, like watching these two teams play, I just don't see where I'm going to be at a point where I can compete with either one of these type of teams. You know, at least for a long time. I mean,
yeah.
Once I'm in the league, it's going to take a long time to even skill up. You know, and these guys are just miles ahead of me on skills, and I mean skills on the field and skills on the players. So.
Yeah, Beers is the champion for chaos. I think he always reminds me.
Beers is about to run into a Four Horsemen this weekend, so.
Is he? Yeah, which horseman you gonna be facing, Beers?
Well, Stuff, I know you want lasting, but it's only been 2 badly hurts for both sides. Oof. And a turnover.
Henry in the underworld. I think when Chase becomes Camry, he's going to be scaring the hell out of everybody. Yeah, V Power V looks to be set the play right away with his setup that he's got for his mega team.
Man, this is like both players are set in positions. It's a very slow, methodical game right now.
Yeah,
Jest is being really patient.
the thing is that right now Caven's kind of got looks like a sideways column defense going here because you don't have anybody in the outside zone.
Man, he can't get a knockdown. It's all pushes right now.
Yeah. That's the when I was playing the Necromantics myself, the flesh gown, but the thing that's so nice about him is just stand firm.
Oh, that's so annoying. Stand firm on. I mean,
Oh
they
yeah,
it's so annoying on those.
The other people, and then you put guard on them too.
Oh, and well, block. I mean, he's got block on both of his. So it's just, yeah, hard to.
He's got just block on him.
Block and guard on the other one. So.
Yeah, and then block, and then guard is the best way to make them for your first two skills.
Beers, what does that mean? What does seat mean? Oh, look at that. Blitz in and the pow. Finally, Caden gets a knockdown. And nothing comes of it. But
and
pylon. Nothing.
Now, the thing is, you leave a man laying down like that. I've seen so many times. Chase run somebody over there and give him a boot.
Yeah, I don't think.
Not Chase, Sirius.
I think Caden was pretty confident.
That's safety, but Sirius would do the same thing.
I think Caven's confident that they're not in the best position to hold a foul off right now.
Well, neither team has reserves, so what you see on the field right now is what they're playing with.
Actually, Caden brought in a journeyman, so he was already down a player before the game started.
Right. Okay. All right, Sirius.
It's a good turn for Caden.
Push downfield, or they can move differently. Oh, here comes the blitz with the Dauntless.
Man, his Dauntless has just been bad this game. Shawn Michaels.
And Flesh Golem goes around, tie up a couple of players. Oh, player he does tie up does have block and guard. So they're kind of even there.
That's funny. Sean is a scary wolf, yes, stuff until he rolls ones on Dauntless over and over.
See, you never know. See, he does a lot of sideways movement. Guy gets so much rushing yards. He keeps going back and forth until he opens up a hole with his strike. Now, what I'm wondering is, are they gonna foul somebody?
Oh,
ooh, go! Oh my God!
That's 3 double skulls. Turn.
Yep.
By turn 4.
And a lot of ones. And a lot of ones. Just used up all his good dice earlier today. Knuffles like, no more for you.
got the tackle still. Put him down.
Ooh, and the Princess Bride is done. Could have
Let's
been
see him
worse.
for a couple things. Let's shift the white back a little bit. Black Orc goes over to support his other players.
Shawn Michael needs to do some work if Necromantics want to have a chance here.
Looks like there's a huddle, but Shawn Michaels is in the middle of it, where he needs not to be.
They're all trying to get his autograph. Chase, are you really that shocked? I mean, look where he's at right now. It would be Foul City.
I guess there's no foul coming.
No, Chase was saying he was shocked by no pylon from Sean. So.
Oh, the pylon, yeah.
And that's an unskilled lineman.
Playing safety is actually their thrower. But he does have block, so he can knock people down. The big question here is, how does Shawn Michaels get out of this pickle?
Oh, you're saying no pylon on the... Okay, my bad. I thought you meant pylon from Sean. No pylon on the Princess. Interesting to see how he's going to get Sean out of this.
Nuts back deep with the ghoul until his team can kind of recover. Oh my gosh.
What?
Someone didn't expect to be going for it.
The ones!
Oh, yeah, they're the ones.
There we go. Sean's doing his work now. And... Oh, knockout.
Yeah, let's see now.
It's a big knockout. Getting the Black Orc all the time.
Yeah, Black Orc would might as well.
It just won't stop.
The dodges aren't working tonight.
It's just the ones. Look at that. It's 3 ones from there. That's a 1 on the failure of the dodge, and then double ones for the armor break.
Yeah.
Which is, I mean, the double ones armor break is not a bad thing, but still, I mean, the ones. Oh, man.
It's deciding whether to...
And...
Oh, pretty woman.
Oh.
He has been injured. He missed next game. But, no. Give me some of that necro juice and get me back into the game.
I was expecting another one, the way this game had been going. Not a terrible loss right now. I mean, they've each lost 2 so far off the pitch.
There's
Pile out on the golem. Nothing.
no change.
Oh,
Uh-oh, the loner says, I want some of this, and he got it.
The loner forgot how to play Blood Bowl.
Oh, he was seeing the other guys have success. He thought he could do it too. He goes down.
Be interesting to see how the Necromantics recover.
There we go. Shawn Michaels gonna go after the big guy.
I don't know, with the amount of ones he's been rolling on Dauntless, maybe... A Dauntless one again.
Oh, one die.
Is that... I didn't see it. Oh, it's not bad. And the
There you
reroll.
Oh, he's going down now.
Jest is out of rerolls for the rest of this turn and the last 2 turns. But, I mean, and a KO, I guess it was worth the reroll.
That was worth the reroll getting him off the pitch. Yeah.
Be interesting to note that the Necromantics bought a babe, but the crew did not.
Well, he's got a lot of players to get up right now, though. That's the thing right now. War over there.
He's got to think about getting someone in a scoring position soon. Might be rough being out of rerolls for the rest of the half too.
Ooh, nice. Knocks the guy back, what you needed to do. But he does a follow-up. See if he looking to follow up on that.
Another injury. Oof. Another rookie lineman out.
Okay.
Casualties are starting to pile up for the Orcs.
Right, now it's becoming a numbers game.
I mean, right now, even if the KOs come back, the Necromantics are starting the second half at least 1 up. So. Beers. That's 2 of them, Beers, and then the loner just failing. These unskilled linemen have been not doing anything for Caven.
They just don't like Sean at all.
No armor break though. They have his armor that AV plus. We talk about how much is bloat, but it seems to not be too much bloat for Michaels.
Yeah, right now.
The difference between 8 and 9 is much better than 9 and 10. So.
Yeah. It's been enough to save him from being put out of this game. What? Are you trying to push me? I'm not doing that. He even turns around and says, "Oh,
Oh. And Brian takes a spill. And some break. Oh.
oh, this bride is KO'd."
Big. That's a big removal for the crew.
Yeah. Yeah, because that Princess Bride is one of his scores.
Well, movement 9. I mean, that's the target that Poppy wants to throw it to.
Yeah.
And she was only 1 SPP away from leveling, so.
Yeah, stand firm. I love it too.
Beers, I especially love it when there's tentacles attached to the stand firm. Well, there's 2 turns left for these Necromantics to score. They got to get something.
He's got one guy that can score, but they're going to have to get that thrower out of the way.
Shawn Michaels is welcoming this loner to the game. And he's injured. Oh man, these poor linemen of the Orcs. They can't stay on the field.
Now, where does he take Sean? He's got to get somebody in scoring position.
You gotta get multiple people, because you know the. But
Well,
I mean, there's only 6 Orcs left on the pitch right now, so it's gonna take some work.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, he don't have any reroll, so he's got to get the ball. It's got to be thrown and catched. There's no second chances.
Well, the throw can be rerolled because Poppy has passed, but the catch, not so much.
The catch, yeah, I mean, it might have to take a second shot at that.
And then the one, not to be mad about it. Pretty sure Jest said Halloween was the Entrancer at the beginning of this season, from his horror show squad.
Okay, this is where we'll open up the white. That. Yeah. It's him an option now. Like I said, the Necromantics have several options. The 2 werewolves, the 2 whites as their targets for scoring, besides the running property. Well, also quarterback, I think.
Oh, Shawn Michaels is injured. Ouch. Badly hurt, but he needs a regen. He needs a regen. Not happening. That's the end of Shawn Michaels for today.
So 3 people off for Hopeless Necromantics, 5 off for the Wrecking Crew.
That's a big removal. Shawn had been wrecking up those linemen. Birdie. Yeah, Just definitely needs some Steve Michaels action now.
Mike out of the crowd, yeah. They did. Or at least he's got to throw that rock at somebody.
Oh man. With no rerolls, how's the Necromantics gonna pull this one off?
Yeah, he's only got one guy that can target. It's his white dodge, hit the end zone, and he's going to be able to toss a long ball to him. Or either throw it to this other guy, or run hand off to the guy with 4. He's got 2 whites. But he's still going to need the dodge, but do it
He just
perfect.
does no rerolls, so everything's got to be
no
perfect.
reroll. Sirius has just got to remember to say YOLO when he does it.
He has been trying to make this the year of the YOLO.
Yeah,
but...
the year of the YOLO. There's one of them. Alright. I kind of see him going to handoff to his other white to throw it in. So he can get it closer.
Oh, and a 1! The 1!
Well, that's
Hello,
the
Red
problem
Dye,
with
my
all
old
them
friend.
ones. Yeah,
All
1
half.
again.
All half.
That whole
The
half,
ones.
you just got hit by so many 1.
Oh. And now Poppy's. Oh well. Oh, the reroll. He really wanted Poppy on this one. Poppy
Yeah.
says nope.
Nope, not now, not ever.
The only time Poppy was in hitting range all game. They're all half.
Come on.
Nothing.
Nothing.
I mean, really, it looks like the Necromantics really. If everybody comes back, they're going to be up 1. I think they really need.
What do you think the
They
chances
really
are I
need it.
get a 1 on the wake up
Oh.
at halftime?
Oh,
Wake up, yeah.
that's probably good, considering this first half.
Hey, did you yell YOLO on that handoff?
I was waiting until the final pass, and I guess I held on to the YOLO too long. It was my fault.
Yeah.
Nothing permanent, Chase. All badly hurt. He's just badly hurt, Chase. But he did not regen, so he's out for this game.
Alright, so they shut him down.
The knockout rolls are going to be the important one. Oh, she's coming back. Only 1 orc comes back, too. So the Necromantics are up by 2 right now. Start the half.
Well, they got their score.
Bernie said, Sean, Steve Michaels wouldn't be laying on the sideline right now.
Steve Michaels is obviously more badass than Shawn Michaels. Don't worry. Chase is disappointed that Shawn Michaels is only badly hurt.
Well, I'm sorry to disappoint Chase. You know, I really like to make him happy.
Oh, don't deny you weren't a little bit scared when the injury popped up.
Oh yeah, I was, of course, but I'm just saying. I'll try my best next time to make Chase happy.
Now Rez is saying boo too to the only badly hurt Sean.
I feel like Rez is hating right now.
Yeah, well,
I thought Rez was
you're
going
not
to
a
sleep.
seasoned
I thought
fan.
Rez couldn't broadcast this match.
He just said it was too late. He didn't want to be in the booth with me because he knew I'm just, going to put him in shame. So.
Okay.
Everybody's sad that Shawn Michaels didn't get hurt. You should have appeased them, Jess. Isn't that the whole idea is
What
to
is
make
wrong
your
with you?
fans happy? Gosh.
Worst. What am I doing?
Well, the good thing he had has both his flesh golems still, so he can.
I mean, the only positive you can really take from that is that it's 7-9 right now. While you're setting up, that's like the one positive the Necromantics have from that first half.
And is it weird or do I feel like I'm still outnumbered?
I mean, the ones mean you're outnumbered. If you keep rolling the ones, you're SOL.
I don't know why. I feel like I'm still like he's just overpowering me. Especially with Sean
he's
gone.
dwarves. Look how big those black orcs are, man. They make your zombies look like halflings.
Yeah.
It's not all about the size, Rand. Sometimes it's the motion of the ocean, you know?
It's how you use it. I mean, you don't really use zombies, Joe, so just let them
my
die,
God.
right?
Are you kidding me?
Oh, Deadpool.
There's that rock.
Stupid dignity rocks.
Chase, what are you doing throwing rocks?
He threw it at the wrong guy.
At least it was just the unskilled Deadpool.
Yeah, I think Steve Michaels is soft-sided, but he threw it at the wrong team.
I don't think Caven got the memo. He's supposed to go for Steve Michaels. Steve Michaels!
Yeah.
Man, all right. Well, now that's evening up the numbers a little bit. I mean, Jest, you really should not have used all your dice up against Bernie this morning, man. Should have just saved him, man. Chase, there's only one ghoul. I'm confused. White. He said those ghouls were hard to tell apart, but he was talking about the whites.
Oh, I can't.
I was like, there's only one ghoul. How can you not tell them apart?
The whites look all the same, man.
Yeah, and Jess doesn't have the skills up, so. Astro with the logic. Oh.
No.
The orcs are throwing some armor breaks down.
The sacrificial lambs are taken out. Alright. Oh, he's going to stay back. He's going to let the big guys try to just eliminate the rest of the players, and then he just drop down there.
Even up the numbers. Even up the numbers before pushing up. I mean, he's saying why not? Jess is just going to roll ones anyways.
Well, the frenzy guy is laying on the ground. I just wonder if they're just going to leave him lay there.
Interesting to see how Jest plays this first few turns.
Now he does have his top player, that Gutrad, who's got some guys to protect him there with a guard.
Ooh, and the blitz. It's on, folks.
Oh, does the hand clap. Just knocks him down. Didn't do any permanent damage. No, they didn't count anybody else out. So, you have to do a go for it. The way his luck has been going, I don't know that he'll go for it.
Looks like he's set up for an interesting play right now. Takru? Is that what this guy's name is? Takru? I wonder what Takru is about to feel some zombie foot in his face. Chase, don't say that.
Got 5 assists.
Oh, and the KO. Nothing serious, but
I needed every last assist on that. See that?
Yeah.
You did.
Yeah.
You did.
Oh. But you know what? Even with it only being a knockout, it's still worth it because it makes the numbers.
Gets one guy
back.
off the field.
Yeah. And that guy was frenzy, pylon, mighty blow. I mean, that was
yeah, that guy was
big piece.
bad.
Asso saying 3-minute turns are nice, but I am getting used to these 2-minute MML turns, and
yeah,
I can't. It's hard to play Clatter. It's hard to go back to 3 minutes and just wait forever.
Right. Yeah, there's a difference.
Sacerdotalist makes a good point.
We're getting a pretty big audience here. Lots of chats. Beers is as chatty as he always is.
As he always is. Yeah, Beer says a lot. He always says a lot.
Got something to say.
Oh, look at him making a run for it.
Well, he's doing it with the movement guy. He's just not doing it with the guy that has all the strength and the everything. Now the question is, yes, his werewolf has the movement to get there.
Well, not if it gets screened off, which it is screened off. Caesar just said not likely many kickoffs for KOs, and then all of a sudden it looks like the Orcs are going to push in for a third turn score this half. Yep. Poor Gro. I can't. Groa? I can't pronounce that name.
Well,
whatever.
Thing is,
the ball
he's
carrier
out there alone. He's not gonna.
He's potatoing.
Stalling for very long.
No, he's potatoing. He's saying, "Come get me."
So what's the history behind the potatoing term?
I don't know what the history is behind it. It just, send someone out without any protection. That's potatoing.
Okay. This is the first time I've heard it, though. So the guy's using the broadcast.
Close and personal, Bob. You need to be close. So close they can smell your breath and see the dead insects in your teeth.
Chase makes a good point in the chat saying Caven wants to KO his back and believes he can stop Jest from scoring.
Mash and boil them, stick them in a stewed potato.
Sounds like something a hobbit.
So that's what it is, huh? Boiled potatoes. So it's an English from England, I think is where they get it.
Oh. What? Astro, you have to boil them before you mash them.
Yeah,
mashed potatoes are boiled.
Yeah, usually you boil them first, to make it easier to mash. Otherwise, you have to do too much work to mash them.
Oh, the one-die blocks.
Well, Sirius has got to get the ball back first before he does.
I mean, chasing Poppy's been all offense. What kind of defense can he do? Doesn't seem like he wants to do much without the ball.
No.
I
You
mean,
can
he hogged it all
understand.
first half and then couldn't even get a handoff. So
Well, the handoff wasn't his fault. It was his light that dropped the ball.
yeah, because Poppy was like, "Don't drop the ball," and then he dropped the ball.
Right. He says, "What? You're handing it to me?" Wait.
You know, the whole first half, it was kind of surprised. The White was surprised.
Yeah, he's shy. Okay, Caveman. You're not in a very good position to stall too long.
I mean, he's not. I mean, yeah, he's pretty much not in a very good position right now. But we'll see.
Yeah, as long as they got a 9 movement werewolf.
Yep, there's the TD. Now let's see what the KOs bring back.
Don't tell us ahead of time, because I'm not skipping the cutscenes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bite your
I'm not
lip.
either.
Almost
Yeah,
there. We
bite
see
that.
some cheerleaders, soon to be
Oh,
upgraded in the
dude.
Legendary Edition.
Dude,
Yeah, Legendary Edition they're gonna have right there. I know they're gonna have
Zombie got up.
orc cheerleaders because they
No
had the
orcs.
orc cheerleaders. In.
yep,
No
really good knockout rolls for the Necromantics. Really good.
So 5 players missing for the crew, and only
5
2
players versus 2. Yep. I want to see some zombie cheerleaders. Make that happen, Cyanide.
Yeah, you probably will. They usually,
cheerleaders.
if they got figures that they made the tabletop for them cheerleaders, they had like zombie cheerleaders. They had orc cheerleaders. So they got the model, you know. They just have to put it in the game.
Oh, what is Caven going to do here? Only 6 orcs to mount a defense. Not the rolls he wanted for the knockouts.
No.
Looks like Caven rolled the 1 on the knockout, so maybe the ones are going out of Jest's rolls.
Everybody on the line of scrimmage has guards, so they're helping each other.
Oh man. I'm just ignoring chat right now. I'm concentrating on the game. Hashtag 4 horsemen. But back to the game.
Brilliant coaching. Necromantics gets the extra rerolls, but she can enjoy.
But he obviously wants he's going to be rolling those ones, so.
Yeah. Oh, knockdown. Block on block.
Oh, the zombie block and the zombie KO. What? Give that zombie MVP. Oh, the wedding singer. What a beast of a zombie right there. Then there were 5. 5 orcs against 9 necros.
The Necros got still got the speed players.
Oh, come on, Astro. Sacer makes a good point, but since they're listening, I'm not going to talk about it. Unless he's watching too. But... Oh, the Princess Bride gets some armor
I don't
broken.
think Darius is going to play for the tie.
Astro, that's not necessarily true, especially if he scores quick and he's got the huge numbers. So. But if the knockouts come back, then it's a different story. But Sacer, with the first half that just had, which was all ones, and no, he got caught. That is definitely not an MVP worthy zombie. Yeah, Bernie, I mean, that's true. I've had 1 foul and no send-offs this season so far. Oh, you know what's going to happen, Sasser. You know it is. Well, maybe not Garad.
Yeah. I'll have to knock him down first.
Beer, you're going for the record send-offs? Have your whole team get sent off? Pitch clear? Is that what's happening?
Yeah, but in the record, something around 5 is too late for him to get them down.
No, Beers, he's talking about for his game on Friday. Yeah, interesting choices from Jest coming up.
Well, the orc is back there in the huddle and saying, well, who do we go for next? Oh, they're coming after us. You know, that is a strategy, is just to clear the pitch and then score. And then there's nobody to defend. Next turn around, maybe.
Yeah, but if all the KOs for the Orcs come back, it's not really a numbers game anymore.
No.
There's 3 and 3 in the injury box. If those 3 KOs come back, then it's different. Princess Bride, oh, she just can't get through the armor Foley. There's not much she can do on that. She's creating some stuns. She just can't get any, pitch removal. all the orcs are just surrounded.
Yeah.
Ooh. The one die blitz into an injury. Ouch. Niggling, the wedding singer. Unless he can regen.
Yeah.
Nope. The regens just have not been with the Necromantics today.
No, he didn't touch the ball.
Beers, why am I killing you? Oh, and the one die skull. I mean, that's the first one die block from either side that failed today, if I can remember correctly.
Yeah. Well, the score is in position.
Is he going to do it though? The numbers just really aren't that advantageous anymore. The reroll into the he's really trying to get that last 2 SPP for her, man. 1 SPP.
Yeah. Touchdown.
Oh man, out.
That is definitely not the result that you were looking for.
The ones have returned.
This is going to be enough to come out on top.
Oof.
Well, one of his scoring possibilities has been knocked down. That also frees up one of his most dangerous players there.
Is about to get punched above and below the belt at the same time.
I also was thinking the same thing, Sasser. With the reroll. Why wouldn't you try it?
Yeah.
I mean, at this point, it looks like Jest is going for the draw at worst or at best.
Yeah.
Well, he's got someone in scoring position right now. He's got 2 people.
This is going to be decisive.
Whoa. Oh, he does connect. I wasn't expecting that.
She just can't get that final injury she needs for a level up. Poppy's moving up.
Yeah, Poppy may take this one himself.
Now I can see how Poppy got the rushing record, you know. He just holds onto the ball all game and just runs around. Makes perfect sense. Ball hog.
There's usually a better path cleared by this point.
I was hoping you would say something. That was me trying to draw you out, Jest.
Usually we don't have these damn green-skinned orcs causing problems. Doing stuff like dodging through multiple tackle zones to hit my ball carrier. This is bullshit. Oh, excuse the language. There we go. Wow.
Yep. Well, there was no strip ball on that one.
No strip ball. Let's save him there.
Well, I mean, he sure has, doesn't he? No? Yeah? Yeah, he does.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he does.
Absolutely. I do not believe in sure hands, man.
Crazy. It's a must.
Nope.
Well, he has to use a go for it. Unless he's able to hand off or something.
I mean, he's still got another turn. At this point, he's going for best case scenario draw. Astro, one of the stories on the MML site, MMLPro.com, one of the Jest posted it. Fenord's made the cards, but it has all the last season records. I don't know if they have a setup for overall records. I don't know if they have those posted. But
they had a listing of season records.
Yeah, they had a list for last season's records,
but also the comparison to the other ones. They had also.
Oh yeah, at the very bottom of that one, yeah, you're right. Yep, the overall league records were on it.
For during the regular season.
Oh no, we don't do anything like the way Cole does it. The COL does it. Norge and Just worked hard on that.
Okay. Well, who's gonna do the scoring?
Astro, it's the player ones. They made individual player cards for this season for all the holders for the records for this season. It was actually really cool. You should go look at it on the site.
Yeah, they're like having baseball cards for your players.
I'm gonna print some off when we get them figured out how to print them, and I'm gonna take them to my local shop and see if I can use them as star players.
Well, we still got to tie up with Butcher.
It's pretty recently, Astro, so it'd be one of the top stories. One of the last, 5 or 6 stories, so.
Yeah, under news category.
Stu, you missed 3 orc injuries, all linemen. Nothing big.
Whoa,
The only permanent injury was the niggling injury on the zombie. Ooh, well, 1 minute. Okay. That orc is just causing so many problems.
Well, that's 4 strength, 4 agility. That's made him.
Yeah. Vampire orc over here.
Yeah, vampire orc. Yeah.
The wedding singer got a niggling injury on his zombie. The rest of them are all badly hurt. Stu. I mean, Jest is pretty lucky that Gutrad can't knock down this little baby ghoul of his, so. Now he just needs to avoid.
This first week in the new season has been a lot of draws, too.
Yeah, it's been some. I mean, the competition's just crazy, so. Coaches don't know how to lose. I mean, there has been just so many pushes this half. Nobody knows how to knock anybody down.
Yeah, that guy that's pinning him down is a tough one to bring down.
Oh!
Failed to die. No, he scored. Okay. In a way that
It went straight to Cabal Vision.
Yeah,
I don't like that when I'm on Cabal Vision. Yeah.
The viewers can see it on my Twitch.
Yeah, I'm watching it on your Twitch right now. Yeah. At first, you made the move, and then it went straight to Cabal Vision. I was like, no, he didn't fail, did he?
Hopefully that gets eliminated in the Legendary Edition.
I know, that's it.
Hey, good game, Jest.
Good game, Kevin. Our games always are, man. It's I think Rand, were you in the chat earlier today saying you were telling somebody it's all about having fun? I think in the Discord chat.
Yeah.
Was that you? Like
Well,
I think it was
talking,
said he was nervous, and then somebody
that.
said, "Oh, don't be nervous. It's all about it's what's most important is having fun." Was that you that said
That
that?
was I was in that conversation. I didn't say that. Now I'm trying to remember who was there that said it. But
whoever it was, my games against Caven are never fun. They're always gut wrenching, freaking like, what's he gonna do to me now? But they're always really good. They always come down to the wire. It doesn't matter like what form.
Well, I mean, after
I'd like
that
to know
first
who
half,
paid
I'd be a
off
little bit.
Gutrad.
Well, I don't know, man. He was making like a bunch of dodges. I mean, yeah, they were 67% and stuff, but
and no tackles. He had 5 shots on that goal.
They were all pushes or stalls.
Yeah.
All skulls or pushes. That was crazy. Yeah.
And after that first half, I deserved some dice breaks.
Hey, and Poppy leveled up though, huh?
Yeah, he did.
Nice.
I'll take the strength on him. I think next. Too bad.
Making a vampire ghoul.
Yeah. Oh wow, what a game, man! I expected like what we said we were gonna come in here and give him a show. That was definitely a show. That was a slugfest and a half. Very fitting of this matchup. Much respect to the crew. Again, I hope they come back for season 7, but I mean season
not gonna
8.
happen.
I mean season 8, but well, at least I think we did honor to the field today. So and no permanent injuries, right? You gave me a niggle on one of my zombies, but
on his block zombie. That was so bad.
That's all right. That's what it happens. They're used to it.
That's what they're there for.
Yeah, they're there to take
Yeah.
the cannon.
That's why they're zombies. They got that issue when they were alive.
Hey, you only outgained me 3-1 in yardage.
This has got to be maybe the lowest I've ever seen your ball possession ever in a crew game. Right?
Yeah, I would agree with that. Yep.
I mean, you scored it like 2 turns, though. You didn't even hold on to the ball.
I 1-1 grinded Caven because I couldn't 2-1 grinded.
Well, when I only scored 1 touchdown overall last season, that 1 touchdown this game was looking pretty good.
Did you? No, you scored 1 whole touchdown the whole season?
No, I had more than that, but I had a lot of one touchdown losses.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Damn, it was a completely different game once Shawn Michaels went out. I was like,
Was that?
my bad. I thought that was Steve I was hitting.
No, damn it! You were supposed to hit Steve.
I thought that was Steve.
Did you forget how to read?
Steve was on the sidelines drinking a beer.
You are an orc coach, you know.
We dressed up Steve on the sideline with a Michaels jersey and stood him by the sideline every time, and your guys just ran right past him and went after Sean. I was like, freak. At one point, I was shining a flashlight on him, like, he's there, get him. Just ignored him. Poor guy. I told him I just found him off the internet, and I told him to show up for our game, and he was gonna get a free field pass. He was like, "Oh, thanks." He had no clue why. I was like, just wear this jersey.
Well, good thing the orcs didn't pay attention. For him, anyways.
They rarely do. They rarely pay attention.
Dude, I will totally take this draw, man. I think this was it was a great match. Like, now that I'm not in it anymore and looking back, this was a awesome match. It was a real pleasure to be on the other side of the field against you. And it kept me working.
It was stressful.
You let him pad his stats, though, Caven. You're letting him pad his stats. He's trying to get that rushing record broken again.
Oh, I didn't let him do anything. He did it all on his own.
I know, you only had like 5 orcs to defend, so it really wasn't your fault.
I pulled the trigger a little early, didn't I? I probably shouldn't. I didn't need to run him out there that early.
It almost backfired, but...
The way most of my games have gone before, it's fitting that I'm on the short end of the stick with players, because usually I'm the one that's playing up.
Oh yeah, I know. I played against you with TMNL last time in the playoffs. Remember?
Yeah, so I think that was fitting.
Yeah.
Well, you knew it was going to be a bad game when the first turn, an unskilled, rookie white gets an injury.
Well, before the end of last season, I cut a black orc that had, what do you have? Mighty Blow, Block, Tackle, and Guard.
Oh.
But he had movement of 3.
Oh.
And so after my last game, I cut him to trim the team value. And that one lineman that's sitting there with Guard, Tackle, and Block is injured. So, and he's probably the next one to get cut.
Yeah.
Dude, it'll be weird seeing you play in the pros with another race, especially like I imagine though you're gonna build a team with 4 human blitzers with Pylon and Mighty Blow. Now the MTV has that stupid AOS team.
I've got to get to the pros first.
Yeah, well that's I'm in pros challenge, you know. It'll be weird though. But hey, thank you to both RandTheMad and Blue Max for jumping in here and announcing, like, you know, this was.
Yeah, sounds entertaining.
Yeah, really good job, guys. And I know it's late and everything, and you guys stayed up for us, so I appreciate it. I appreciate anybody who's in the chat watching and commenting, and those, except for those of you that were trying to.
I was
cheer
surprised
on
for
the
such a
demise
late game. We had as many people. Yeah.
People wanted to see what the crew was going to do to Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, I think that's what it
Not
was.
enough.
Not enough.
The MML Ghoul himself showed up. Was there any injuries?
Sean can pay us back by damaging all the other teams.
Oh yeah, that's coming. If we made it to this was the. I think I said this in the preview. This was the game I circled on the calendar as the hardest game for me the entire season. Even with even with us being in the same play pool as the returning champ, um, that this is the one that could make or break my season, and I didn't even know it was week one when we made that preview video, just because the crew is just full of killers. It's like sick how
Yeah.
much tackle and mighty blow was and then they had the pylon guy was on that team. So
Yeah, they've got
Yeah,
no
and
heart anymore though.
uh,
oh, come on, they injured Shawn Michaels. I mean, granted, it was only badly hurt, but they did injure him. Like,
it felt like they
how's
had some
that no
heart to me.
heart? Yeah.
If they had heart, he'd be dead.
Yeah. I
Well,
mean, come on. If he was dead, Jess would be, pretty bummed the whole season. So,
no, I got a dude waiting. I got a dude waiting in the wings now. So if anybody wants to kill my
yeah, but
wolves,
game one,
yeah, game one would really
one,
suck. It would suck. I mean, just having him out of the game it showed me what a difference. I mean, Caven started playing differently, a lot less cautiously, and you know
Heck
what I
yeah.
mean? He's like, all of a sudden he's leaving people out there unmanned by themselves. I'm like, oh, ain't that's just disrespectful. He's like, no, Shawn Michaels, we're free, we're free. So, but pleasure, guys. Thanks for
Yeah.
like any of the announcers have anything else you want to add or questions you want to ask or anything like that?
So are you guys prepared for next week? That's the question.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think
yeah,
I
I don't
play
think they.
Stop Rolling Ones next week, so it'll go from
You
being
do.
really worried about what like what the next like whether who's gonna get injured and stuff like that on every play to just trying to chase this little agile bastards with no shirts on and tight pants around the field.
Oh no, it's an easy win for you, Jess. You got it.
Hell no, dude.
SRL's getting relegated. Remember?
Rez and I have, or that's another coach that we have some great games against each other, and they usually come down to turn 16 before they're settled. This will just be in a different way. It usually is me chasing him around the field and trying to break his players, and him pulling elf BS and trying to have the last laugh. So we'll see.
No, I'm circling up the Wrecking Crews game for next week. That's the one I want to watch.
Who are you
They're
playing next
playing-
week, Kevin? You told me earlier.
I have no idea. I just know it was you and the lizards at the end, and then a bunch of elves and
You play
rats in the middle.
You play the
Oh,
champs. You
yeah,
play
you
the
play the
champs next
champs.
week.
Oh, high
Yeah.
elves.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah, I
I
got
like
them.
playing high elves.
Yeah, I got them.
Well,
I'll
at
just
least-
pretend that they're dignity.
At,
Yeah,
at
that's-
least you got a team that can face them well, with that tackle that you got.
Yeah, I'm guessing that Sasser probably feels the same way about the Wrecking Crew that I did. That's one of the ones that's getting circled. Like, oh crap, they're at the beginning of the season too, so this could have lasting effects on the rest of my season.
Well, he came in the chat and his first question was how any lasting impacts on either team, and they were all very sad that Shawn Michaels was only badly hurt.
He doesn't see me until the end of the season. We're week 7, so
Week
Ooh,
7.
that'd be fun.
so either way, it's going to
Kevin
affect his
has to go
playoff
through
hopes.
You and him. Yeah.
Whether or not, even if I'm not in the playoff contention by that point, if he is, I'm going to affect his playoff hopes one way or the other, on the scoreboard or other ways.
Kill his whole team.
That's what we do. That's what we do. And we're getting invaded by, well, not invaded, but the team is getting an influx now. Now that we have this farm team, which is the blocky horror picture show. So like the Hopeless Necromantics are all built on like rom-coms are the names, and the blocky horror picture show is evidenced by our transfer Halloween from that team. They're all built based on horror movies. So these guys are really scary. Like my guys are actually like the romantic. I said Shawn Michaels actually is a product of the Girdlia's Necromania team, which is all built off of WWE wrestlers and stuff like that. So he kind of came in with a different kick-ass attitude.
Your blocky horror picture show team actually is more necromantics than your rock-on one. So the names probably fit much better for necromantic.
Well, it's supposed to be like Hopeless Romantics, Hopeless Necromantics. So that's why I did the whole rom-com thing. And there's a whole story on it, on how they got their names, why they're the Romantics, or the Hopeless Necromantics. Because when I came up with the names, I was on the couch watching rom-coms, eating ice cream and crying. It's called rom-comism. It's a bad, it's a syndrome that affects usually alpha males, and when they get overwhelmed, I'm trying to raise awareness.
I've never had that happen to me yet. So, but thanks for the heads up.
Well, that's why prevention is important, Rand. You gotta get it before the bitch in you rises up.
Yeah, just
I'll remember
ride
that.
on a bus full of high school girls. That'll change that in a heartbeat.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Kamen knows all the inside details on the upcoming Dora the Explorer movie. Oh no, actually they're high school.
yeah.
So I don't know what the high school
Came
girls
with the
watch.
knowledge.
Like some Ariana Grande videos or something like that. But all right, guys, so I'm gonna cut the broadcast. Thank you all for joining.
Alrighty.
Thanks, Kaven, for
Alright.
agreeing to play this. Like, after a long day, coaching and.
Hey,
school
no
and all
problem. Good luck to you this season.
that. Thank you. You too. I hope to see the crew rise
luck
back
to
to
both of you
prominence
guys.
on their way in their last season. And representing.
We'll
Good
see.
luck next week against those
All right.
haughty, arrogant ass elves.
Yeah, I'll
You
be
mean
watching
Dignity
that.
too?
game.
Yeah, Dignity too. Dignity redo. All right, guys, we're out. MMLPro.com. Check it out.